we can't have people in here that are on drugs like Xanax. Your doctor might say it's necessary that you be on that. Your doctor might say we can give you some other drug that's fits our program, and we might still be able to get you in there, but we can't have people on certain drugs, of which one of which is Xanax. So what I want you to do is, we're gonna give them a sentence date.
So do you, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't start them on, we can give them sober link.
Right.
But maybe not start them on sobriety court bond conditions and give
Until.
them the opportunity to speak.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So that's what we'll do. We're gonna put you on all these bond conditions, and then we're gonna tell you to go see your doctor. I'm gonna set this out about 5 weeks. You have to go get printed by the end of by 1 o'clock today. Do you understand that as well?
Yeah.
Printed and photographed by 1 p.m. today, July 30. You have to get over to Brownstown. So I don't know how you got here, but however you did.
Do you want him to chemically test it all or just the sober link?
Just the sober link right now. I don't think he's got a lot of money.
Okay, no, that's fine, yep.
Just give me a sentence date about 5 weeks out, if you would, Amy.
September 10th? At
Yeah.
8:30.
At 8:30, okay? So that's gonna be your sentence date. You're gonna go down the hall, get that. You're gonna go across the hall to probation. When you go to AA online, you have to at least talk every day. You're gonna have to type something saying, or write something saying, this is what was discussed. This is the meeting I attended. This is the ID, the Zoom ID, and this is what was discussed. And you're gonna write down the date. Okay? Do you understand? I can't just have you, I'm not gonna take your word. Yeah, I attended Zoom on such and such a date and such a date, and you're not telling me where and when and anything about what was discussed. Do you understand that?
I understand that, sir.
I didn't say mention names. I'm not asking you to mention names. It's anonymous. I get it.
Right. My big concern is that with my Xanax, I've been stable on it for 28 years, 27 years. And I'm not gonna be able to withdraw from that.
I'm gonna have you do these other bond conditions. We're gonna keep the sentence date in effect. Sir, you're gonna die if you don't do something. I don't know what it is. I mean, you're gonna die. You're telling me you don't even know if you have a drinking problem. You're rolling a car and driving in the parked cars, my lord. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm still gonna encourage you to speak. Who were you on probation? What city was that?
Brownstown.
Caitlin, do you have Steve Legacy's file? This poor guy's been sitting around here for an hour and a half at least. It sounds like it's just a review hearing. Can you hear me, Caitlin? Go in there and see if she's got it, John. All right, Joel D. Malnavsky, 25B148-750. Your name? How you doing, Mr. Crawford?
Good.
Your name?
Joel,
All right, so for purposes of arraignment,
I'd like to say I'm usually wait for more.
not guilty pleas entered. And now there's going to be a plea from, it's actually a super drunk. Oh, so he's going to plead to operating while intoxicated, right?
He's gonna plead down to the lesser charge of operating intoxicated, correct?
And then the super drunk will be dismissed, true?
True.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, 365 hours community service. Court costs are all 6 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice or rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
This says he's going to apply to sobriety court.
It's,
He's got a prior.
yes,
Ooh, this isn't good. Is that right? You want to get into sobriety court?
Yeah.
You think you got a drinking problem?
Not really, I mean, I drink sporadically with friends.
Well, you had one 2 years ago, and now here you are again, and you got like a 2 or 3 on the breathalyzer or blood draw, right? I only want you in sobriety court if that's what you want to do. Be glad to help. You think you need help, but if you're going to tell me I don't have a problem, maybe you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't believe I have a problem, but I'm not sure what sobriety court is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send you over to talk to them. I'm going to take your plea now. And I'm going to trust that you're going to want to do it. If you're not, I hate to tell you, you might end up in jail, okay?
Well, in that case, I'll just go ahead and do sobriety court, sir.
I don't want, okay. Do you understand the possible penalties that I outlined?
Yes,
Did you sign the advice of rights and read and understand it?
yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Sir,
Excuse me, Your Honor, just to be clear, the client's pleading no contest.
And the reason, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. It
It's
didn't.
lack of recollection.
Is that right, sir?
correct.
Do you understand a no contest plea has the same effect as a guilty plea?
Yes,
Nice and loud for me. You got to keep your voice up.
yes, sir.
All right, so, counsel, you stipulate I can utilize the police report to establish a factual basis?
Still stipulated.
Mark that one. And again, the same penalties that I outlined with you. It's just that it's a no contest plea instead of a guilty plea, and you understand that.
Yes, sir.
And you understand you're giving up all the rights on the advice of rights, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. To the charge of operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
No contest, sir.
No contest, I'm sorry.
And you understand that's in effect a guilty plea, correct? Just, I'm not going to ask you questions.
Right,
You understand that?
yes.
All right, so I'm going to ask you again, to the charge operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
No contest.
I've had the report marked P + 1. I'm going to review it. Ooh. Right in the beginning here. Hit 3 parked vehicles and rolled your vehicle. Now, I don't want to quarrel with you, sir, and I don't want to talk about this. But if you're running into parked cars and you just had one 2 years ago, I think you're understating the extent to which you have a problem. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. You need sobriety court. It's intensive. It'll change your life. It'll be very, very, very beneficial for you. But you got to embrace the program. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead no contest?
No, sir.
Plea is accepted. To OWI, I'm dismissing the super drunk. I'm gonna make a note. You're gonna get into sobriety court. If you don't, I'm not threatening you. I'm just telling you, I'm not doing my job if I don't send you to jail. I'm ordering a screening and assessment. You're going to have to go to the Brownstown Police Department. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you a $2,500 personal bond, but I want you to listen very carefully. And then, assuming sobriety court, you're going to follow the bond conditions that they outlined for you. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify the probation department. Again, you have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. You're to attend AANA at least 4 times a week, and you have to go in person. Do you understand that?
Your Honor, could we discuss that a little bit? My client doesn't have a vehicle anymore. He has no support. He's handicapped and he has one arm.
How's he going to get to sobriety court?
That was another situation we're struggling with. He's in a tough spot right now. Doesn't have a lot of support.
He lives in Brownstown in the middle section. The middle section is not that far from here, is it? Pardon?
No.
Probably a mile, right? That much? Maybe, okay. All right, I won't make you go in person. You have to get a SoberLink device by the end of the day.
Well, Your Honor, I also want the court to know that my client understands that he's having some issues with alcohol right now. He is
Cullen,
already
Emily.
taking, he's already enrolled in AA program online, correct?
Correct.
And we were hoping that perhaps that could apply for his AA.
Yeah, I'll do, well, I'm gonna do the Zoom, I'll let him do it by Zoom. The AA, that's how he's doing it, right?
Yeah.
So you can do that 4 times a week. You have to be on a SoberLink device. You have to be on a SoberLink device by the end of the day. They're going to explain to you how to do that. You're gonna have to somehow get out to Livonia. Either that or I'm gonna order you in custody until they get a SoberLink device on you, and you don't want me to do that, sir. Because if I do that, honestly, you're gonna be sitting in jail for a couple days. You don't wanna be sitting in the Wayne County Jail. That's no fun.
Well, Your Honor, the client doesn't
And
have
I
a
am-
car. He doesn't have access to a car.
I can't resolve these problems other than saying, I'd have to set a bond and you're gonna end up sitting in the Wayne County Jail so they can fit you with a SoberLink. Did you get a hold of
Yes,
Emily?
she should be coming.
Emily, come on in here, will you please? This gentleman is in desperate need of sobriety, Corey. He doesn't have a car anymore.
Okay,
I'm ordering him, whether he gets in sobriety court or not, he doesn't know a lot about it, to be on a SoberLink device by the end of the day,
okay.
which mandates that he drive out to Livonia, right?
If you warn, but if he shoots, so
Can you get him one? Can somehow they get us one to give to him?
I have.
Perfect.
we keep
That's
them
what I
for
was hoping.
sobriety for people, yeah.
That's perfect. I want you in sobriety court, Mr. Melnowski. He had one 2 years ago, Emily.
It'll cost him like $100 today.
Emily, he had one 2 years ago and he drove into 3 parked cars and rolled his car. He doesn't know if he's got a problem or not, is what he told me. We're gonna get this gentleman in here. We're gonna change his life. He's gonna stay with us, right?
Yes, sir.
Because you're gonna die. How old are you?
48.
I'm sorry, you do not work, right?
You're correct. I'm permanently disabled.
He's got physical disabilities and mental disabilities. He's managing. That's why you might see in a report that they found some Xanax in his blood, but it's Xanax and related.
Okay, I didn't-
Well, that would be another thing if he wouldn't be able to be in sobriety court if that's. a
Right.
restriction.
See, we can't let him in with that. We could,
Usually we give people the opportunity to.
I know. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna speak to your primary care physician. I want you to cover all this with Ms. Tessino. Physician, because I don't know how else to put it. You can't, I'll sentence you on that date in September. Okay? Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Good luck. Mora Diego, Fernando, 765-415-427.
Judge, can I ask real quick who's in custody here? Sir,
Sir,
what's your name? Individual and county, what is your name?
William Easton.
Thank you.
bench warrant, good morning, Ms. Villarreal, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Evelyn Villarreal, certified court interpreter.
I mean, so we get an interpreter, he doesn't show up. Okay. I'm gonna set a 5,000, 10% bond, court fines to attempt adjudication, and you're free to go. Thanks. Thanks, you too. Nice to see you as always. Legacy, Stephen Victor Legacy. I gotta get Brownstown in here. Can you come in here, Caitlin? Can you hear me? I need Caitlin in here. She can write this up. There's a review hearing for January 7 of 26. Mr. Legacy, I'm sending you to the prosecutor. She's gonna have
She's
to,
coming in here.
Your name, sir?
Stephen Victor Legacy.
How you doing?
Fine.
Talk to the prosecutor. Caitlin, your name, Foley Carter? Can you look at this? He's seeking early discharge. It's a 771 case. See if you're willing to dismiss now. Okay, go talk to the prosecutor. I'll wait right here. You've been waiting long. Our mistake. Good luck. Who else? What, did you meet with the prosecutor, sir?
No,
It's for
It's for what?
arraignment.
Do I have a lawyer here?
I can get him on Zoom.
Who's the lawyer?
Dave.
Shows you that.
Oh, it's for her.
Yeah.
Did you meet with a lawyer yet today?
No, Judge, he just got in. He's scheduled for an arraignment pretrial.
Okay, so whoever our docket lawyer is, have them work on him right now because he's from the county. Give me that. People against Estep, William Donovan Estep, 2OW82716-3A and B, your name?
William Donovan Easta.
All right, you have the right to a lawyer. You're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia from November 20 of 20 and retail fraud from November 20 of 20. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
No, I'm straight. I'll go and pray for it.
You're charged with retail fraud. On November 20 of 20, it is alleged that you did at 2380 Allen Road in Woodhaven at the Walmart commit the offense of retail fraud. That's one charge. That's 6-3A. On 6-3B, they think you were also in possession of drug paraphernalia. Both of those are misdemeanors. Both are punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. You have the right to question their witnesses, bring in your own, use the subpoena powers in the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
What are you in there for?
For pleading and looting.
All right, I don't want you to tell me about the case. I just want to know where you are in the process. Are you awaiting trial?
Yeah. I just got arraigned the other day.
At the district court level?
No, at circuit court.
Okay, what's your bond on that case?
It's 280,000, I think.
$280,000?
Yeah, it just mad because I ran.
You got quite a record here. Aren't you getting sick of being in jail and
Yes.
running from the police?
Yeah.
My God. What are those cases out of Allen Park?
Yep.
All right. And Woodhaven is here today or not?
Yeah.
Pardon?
They are here.
All right. I'm going to let you talk to the prosecutor and see if you can work something out, okay? I'm entering a not guilty plea on both of these. I'm giving you a $1,000 personal bond. No contact with prosecution. Witnesses, you're not to enter 2380 Allen Road in Woodhaven or any other Walmart. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You can tell the prosecutor what you told me. We'll put him on Zoom with you in a breakout room and you can see if you can resolve it. If you can't, and you want a lawyer, tell me then. I'll be glad to give you one. Do you understand that?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right, that's what we'll do. Thank you. People Against Legacy, Stephen Victor Legacy, 24B824, 28B. Your name?
Stephen Victor Legacy.
All right. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury. Testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to go ahead. and ask you a couple questions. Since you were in court when I sentenced you, and I sentenced you back on January 15 of this year, have you been arrested?
No, Your Honor.
Any new cases pending?
No.
Any contact with the police for any reason?
No.
Prosecutor's good with this. Prosecutor moves to dismiss. You've been compliant. Case dismissed. I wish you well, sir. Sorry you had to sit here so long.
I'm retired, sir. I got nothing else to do.
Have a good day. Good luck. Thanks. Keep that dog under control, will you please?
I mean, it's kind of, kid put his arm in my door and got bit. It's not like the dog got out.
Okay, good luck.
He said he's retired. I wish I could say. But no. Leave him.
People against Magyar, Christopher David Magyar, 25B145473, A and B. On this charge, we're going to issue a show cause on both of these cases. Defendant failed to appear for arraignment and pretrial. People against Tackett, that is Scott Luke Tackett. 25B149006, A and B. Defendant failed to appear. We're going to issue a show cause on the A file, show cause on the B file. Defendant failed to appear. People against Sanders, Darrell Levitt Sanders, 25B148573. This is a destruction of property case. Defendant failed to appear. We will issue a show cause on that. William Martin Transport, 25B148008. Defendant failed to appear. We issued a show cause versus the company. President failed to appear. We're going to issue a warrant, 5,000, 10%. Amy, will you have somebody call over there to William Martin Transport in Belleville and tell him the judge is telling him to issue a warrant for his arrest? He better get his tail in here. People against Marlon Amir Owens, 25B149007, A and B. 5,000, these are indecent exposure cases, and he didn't show up for arraignment and pretrial or the show cause. 5,000, 10% on each file. 5,000, 10% on each file. Warrant to issue. And I also have Matthew Glenn Malone, 25B148976. Defendant failed to appear. This is a trespass. 2,500, 10%. Failed to appear for arraignment and then failed to appear for show cause. So warrant to issue 2,500, 10%. Off.
Yes, sir.
Nobody told us. Sorry.
No worries.
How you doing?
Good, Your Honor. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. Go ahead. Where's John at? Antonio Bailey,
Yes, Your Honor.
25F10960. Your name?
Officer McCardle.
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. You got to sign this complaint, though. you got to sign the complaint. You didn't sign the complaint.
Yes, Your Honor, I just signed it.
Did you send it
Well,
over?
I haven't faxed it over yet. No, fax over. I'll have it faxed over right now.
All right, go ahead and proceed.
Okay. On 7/26/25 at approximately 02:28 hours, Officers McCardle, Porter, and Gatka were dispatched to 28811 Walnut Creek.
By the
For
way,
report
let me
of-
stop you a second. Nobody's in
Okay.
custody on this, right?
Out of custody.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Upon arrival, Officer McCardle spoke with Jeremiah Julius Flowers. Jeremiah stated he got into an argument with his mother, Tracy Natasha Rose, over some hamburger meat. While they were arguing, suspect Antonio Sanchez Bailey stepped in between Jeremiah and his mother and was pushing Jeremiah against the arm of the chair. Jeremiah was antagonizing Antonio, telling him to hit him. Antonio then struck Jeremiah once in the left cheek and once in the left side of his head with a closed fist. Jeremiah said he went into the kitchen and Antonio thought he was going to grab a weapon. Jeremiah stated he knows better than to go back at Antonio, so he left the kitchen and went to his room to call 911. Officer McCardle took pictures of Jeremiah's right cheek and a cut on the inside of his lip. Officer McCardle had Jeremiah fill out a witness statement form. Officer McCardle provided Jeremiah a victim's rights form.
And I'm sorry,
Charges were
the relationship
Sorry?
between Jeremiah and Antonio was what?
living.
I'm sorry?
A living. It was Tracy's boyfriend at the time.
All right,
The mother, Jeremiah's mother.
go ahead. Anything else?
Yeah, the charges were sent to City Prosecutor Cali for review and they were accepted.
All right, did you have that faxed over?
Yes.
What number was that faxed to, do you know?
Sent over the portal. So where? 1 second. 1 second. My sergeant's sending it over the portal right now.
All right. Amy, are you gonna dig that out for me? I can't really do anything until I get that signed. Where's John at?
We just got the approval. You just got the approval and it was sent.
Okay, can you tell me where you sent that?
He sent it via the portal, Your Honor. The
Okay.
33rd District portal.
Yeah, Amy, do you have that?
Yeah, something just came through. Yep, I got it.
All right,
I'll have somebody run it down.
thanks. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign that and date that and authorize the issuance of the complaint warrant, okay? So you're all set. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one.
But you signed it though, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good enough. Thanks. Did you? I already handled it.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she's got the complaint. Thank you. So I'm gonna take this thing. Thanks. All right. People against William Estep. William Donovan Estep. He's the
Judge,
one.
it looks like he's still in the breakout room with host Mr. Fenego.
Okay, he sent in.
All right, I'll try to move him.
This is 2OW82716 A and B. Mr. Estep, your name?
William Donovan Estep.
You met with the prosecutor. You're going to plead to retail fraud. He's going to dismiss the drug paraphernalia. True?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you're waiving your right to a trial. You're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, sir.
The right to cross-examine their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. By pleading guilty, you're waiving all those rights, and we will not have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Charge retail fraud. How do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
To charge retail fraud, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
On November 20 of 20, were you at Walmart at 5380 Allen Road, Woodhaven at 5:42 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Did you take property there that was offered for sale without paying for it?
Yes, sir.
Was that to the tune of about $160 worth of property?
Yes, sir.
Again, are you on probation or parole?
I'm on parole. I just did 4 years.
Were you on parole back in November of 20?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
He's accepted to retail fraud. Drug paraphernalia is dismissed. How long you been in custody there?
I hear for a month.
Boy, you're not doing too good. You know that?
Yeah.
Anything you want to tell me?
Yeah. I just did 4 years in prison. After this, I'm case here.
100 fines, 200 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 425 or 30 days. Credit 30. I'll give you credit for time served in the Wayne County Jail. Good luck. I hope you straighten out your life. I really do. Good luck.
Thank you.
People against Nicholas Edward Gilliland. 25U574138A and B.
Good morning, Judge Deanna with me on behalf of Mr. Gillis.
Mr. Gilliland, your name.
Good morning, Judge. Nicholas Gillen.
He's going to plead to OWI 1. And, you know, they write these for OWI 2 when they can under local ordinance.
Right, that was the issue, so.
Did I bring that up before? I hope. Yeah, so he's going to plead to OWI. So essentially, he's pleading guilty as charged, and then they're going to dismiss the failure to display a valid license, right?
Yes, but I think it's supposed to OWI first.
Yeah, but there is no OWI 2. They would have to charge under state law. Oh, wait a minute, this is under, but they didn't go and get a complaint and warrant. Wait a
They
second.
want to keep it open. That was the big deal from the last time, just determining. Okay, slow.
Wait a minute, what in the world is going on here? This is out of Brownstown. For Brownstown prosecutor, why is he saying that?
Well, we.
Come on in.
Okay,
Your
yeah.
name?
Caitlin Fuller, your Brownstown Township, Your Honor.
Why was Mr. Fenego standing in for you?
I had recused myself, Nick Israel it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get
So
it.
he did me a favor.
I see. Prosecutor Foley Carter recused. I'll make a note of that. I understand.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks. So
Verify the MES COD we did too.
the point is that they can't write these for OWI 2 under local ordinance.
Right, and I talked to the road patrol sergeant, and their intention was to keep it local. If they needed us to dismiss so they could reissue as OWI, that's fine. I didn't know if it would be okay, only because we're dismissing.
This is fine, but it's just kind of misleading to the defendant when they get an OWI 1 and they think they could have gotten an OWI 2. Do you understand they can't charge you with OWI 2 under local ordinance?
Yes.
That's a 1-year misdemeanor. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So what they're doing is they're writing this wrong. Well, that didn't sound right. They're writing a wrong, so to speak, by pleading it OWI 1, but I want you to understand they can't have written you for OWI 2 to begin with. So really your pleading is charged on the OWI 1 and they're dismissing the no ops. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You fully understand that?
Yes, sir.
And again, are you going to go into sobriety court?
Yes, sir.
It says this it's conditioned on your entry into sobriety court. You're going to do that?
Yes, sir.
You're going to be stuck with me for 2 years, Mr. Gilliland.
Yeah, all right. I
I
was.
hope you're really ready.
For a long time.
If you plead guilty to this, again, I'm going to cover this. The possible penalties are up to 5 year all set. 500 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service court costs are all. 6 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand and advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, to the charge, operating while intoxicated, first offense, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle June 13 to 25 at 8:13 PM on Fort near Gibraltar in Brownstown?
Yes, sir.
Prior to that, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much did you drink?
Yes, sir. I had, I think it was about 2 Jack and Cokes after I got off work.
What else?
I'm pretty sure 2 Jack and Cokes.
How big-
I was messed up that.
Hang on a second. How big were the 2 Jack and Cokes?
They were big, like my own Jack and Cokes, man. Like at work, once I got off and then I left.
Okay, listen, how many shots did you have in each one of those drinks of Jack? Not Coke, Jack.
So I want to say like 4 or 5.
Okay, so probably about 8 to 10 drinks.
Yeah,
And was your ability to operate that motor vehicle significantly and materially affected due to the consumption of the alcohol?
yes, sir.
Did you go get printed?
That's another issue, Your Honor.
Hang on, are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
What was the breathalyzer or blood draw?
I'm not sure. I know it was over 22. 29.
Do you stipulate that that was an accurate reading for purposes of the plea of 0.19 or higher, sir?
Yes, sir.
Right now, you're not on probation,
No, sir.
parole.
No, sir.
Please accept the OWI, and I'm going to dismiss the OWI 2 to the extent that it was valid, and it wasn't, and then I'm going to dismiss the no ops. What happened with the prints?
So he tried to get printed, he was told he couldn't. As of now, I believe he has to be printed by the Wayne County Sheriff. I'm not sure why he can't
Yeah,
be printed by.
I tried going to Trenton, Woodhaven, Brownstown. They all said they couldn't do it. So I called up here I got asked for them to send another fingerprint order, because I never received a physical one until about a week ago, when I called and had to come in and get it again. But then she told me, when I called the first time, the clerk, I should have got her name, but she told me, since everything that's going on, because I was worried about getting a warrant, since they wouldn't let me do it, I didn't know where to go, everybody was just sending me the circle. I went up to Westland, because the woman at the, the clerk told me to go to Westland, so I went to Westland, they told me they couldn't do it. So they sent me to Wayne County off Russell.
Caitlin, can you come in here, please?
Did you go to Dickerson?
They told me, now they told me that since I didn't get live scan and fingerprinting when I got booked.
I hate to get you in the middle, but you can help me with this. I know you can. Your name again? I know you're recusing. Can Brownstown print this, gentleman?
They can't, they can only because their live scan is in the booking room. I know Flat Rock, their room is outside of the booking room, so they might be able to. I know Amy and I were trying to figure out where they could go.
Would you talk to Amy? And I need him printed. You're gonna go through your screening and assessment. We're gonna give you a sentence date down the road, about 5 weeks. And I hope that you're gonna take this serious and you're gonna get into sobriety court. I think I offered this to you before, didn't I?
Yeah, I wasn't serious.
Well, okay, but you gotta be now. Give me a date 5 weeks out. Tell them sobriety court. Go ahead. Amy, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. September 10th
Okay.
at 9 a.m., 8:30 a.m.
September 10th at 8:30 a.m. So maybe you can work on this, figure out, I need him printed for sure.
Wait, Judge, did he say that that Wayne County told him a place he can go? Can he go to Dickerson?
They told me to go to Dickerson because they have a live scanner and,
Well, did you go to Dickerson?
they just told me that today, because I had to go see the sergeant.
Okay.
At what, the Russell location.
All right, well, we're gonna give you your new date, and we're gonna give you the old order for prints, and you can go from there, okay?
Yes, sir.
You been going to AA?
Yeah, I have all my signatures.
He went yesterday.
I just got my.
Good. We'll see you here. Go over there. Tell them about sobriety court, Sean. Thank you. Good luck. Thanks. Tyler James Mexica, 23R51304425B 148704AB.
Good morning, Judge. Deanna D on behalf of Mr. Mexica. State your name for the board.
Tyler James.
Let's handle the 513044 case out of Rockwood. Does he stay in mute, wait for formal reading?
Yes, Judge, I believe that Rockwood case is gonna be adjourned since.
Yeah, because I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'll somehow, some way figure out a way to give you a $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without consent. You can't violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We'll give you the date. I'm just gonna send him down for you to give it to him, Amy. On this other charge, concealed weapon, he's going to have that case dismissed once he pleads to possession of a controlled substance. True?
Yes, Judge.
If you do-
7411.
Yes. If you do that and he stands mute and waives formal reading on both of those, true?
Yes, Judge.
All right. If you plead to possession of a controlled substance under 7411, I'll defer the proceeding. I'll place you on probation. I'll set terms and conditions. If you're compliant at the end of the specified period, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights. You're subject to a 90-day jail term, fines 500, costs are all. Do you understand that?
I do.
And if you plead guilty, you're giving up all the rights on the advice of rights, and we won't have a trial. Do you understand that?
I do.
To the charge possession of a controlled substance, how do you plead?
Sure.
On July 11 of 25, were you on Telegraph near Joyce in Brownstown?
Yes,
Were
Your
you in
Honor.
possession of a controlled substance?
Yes, Your
You had
Honor.
multiple ones, right? Cocaine, Adderall, and Xanax?
Yeah.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your
Were
Honor.
they on your person?
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to accept your plea, find it to be an accurate plea, made voluntarily and understandingly. I'm going to give you a $1,000 personal bond. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law. Must appear in court as directed, no contact with prosecution witnesses, no alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Do you got that?
Yes.
AANA 3 times a week. AANA 3 times a week. I want you to go in person. We're gonna give you a form. John, AA form, you need to start going immediately. We'll see you back here for sentencing. Again, that's on the marijuana charge, or the controlled substance charge rather, and the concealed weapon charge is dismissed. I'm gonna give you a sentence date on that file. For the- Go ahead.
August 13th at 8:45.
August, I'm ordering a screening. August 13th at 8:45 will be your sentence date. You're gonna go down the hall. You're going to get your notice on that case. They're also gonna give you a notice on the Rockwood case. Don't confuse the two. Then you go down to probation. You're gonna fill out a questionnaire and you'll be interviewed. They'll prepare a report and recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Yeah, lastly, Judge, he's in a right now through the guidance center
Through the guidance center?
in Southgate, yes.
You're going to NA at the guidance center, or you're going to
Yeah.
treatment?
I do like the outpatient treatment
Yeah,
already, and I go to meetings.
How many meetings?
I do a bi-weekly one.
Well, I'm gonna do this. I'll make it a combination of AA, NA, combination of AA, NA, and or treatment. You have to go through 2-3 times a week. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so, yeah, he's going to treatment there, not AA. So I don't care if you're going to treatment once a week, you still need to go to AA then twice a week and vice versa. You understand
I
that?
understand, Your Honor.
So go down the hall, get your notices, go over to probation, fill out a questionnaire. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Barnier. Brianna, Ray, Barnier, 25B148694. A and B.
Deanna Castillo on behalf of Miss, is it Barnier? Barnier, state your full name.
All right, so she's gonna stand mute, wait formal reading on both charges, right?
Yes, Judge, before we start this one, it appeared to be a conflict because I also represented the co-defendant that was just sentenced, Ms. Goff. So I did have that conversation with Ms. Barnier. She waived the conflict. I don't think that there's anything adverse since Ms. Goff has already been sentenced.
Okay, is that what you wanna do, Ms. Barnier?
Yes.
So you understand if the fraudulent scheme, that case will be dismissed if, in fact, you plead guilty to contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that will be taken under the Homes Youthful Trainee Act. And if you're compliant with that, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And for purposes of arraignment on both, does she stand mute and waive formal reading?
Yes, Judge.
When you plead to contributing to the delinquency of a minor, I'll take it under HIDA. I'll set terms. And if you're compliant, again, at the end of the specified period, the case will be dismissed. This is punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that? To the charge contributing to the delinquency of a minor, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On May the 12th of 25, whoa. Were you at 27232 Crawford Road in Brownstown?
Yeah.
What did you do to contribute to the delinquency of a minor?
I bought carts, leading to selling to a minor. Did you intend, when you purchased those carts, was it your intent to sell them to someone who was underage that could not have them? Yes.
And you did then in fact do that?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it. $500 personal bond. I'll take it under HIDA. I'm gonna dismiss the fraudulent scheme. Refer you for a pre-sentence report, okay? Pre-sentence report, we'll do a sentence date. That will be on August the 13th, Amy,
Yep, we could do that day.
at 8:45, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So that is dismissed. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Kayla Felton. 25B82382383. Let's see, A, B, and C. And then let me see, 82383, A, B, and C. And then I also have 25B82688, A, B, and C.
Dion, but do you only have Ms. Felton, state your full name for the board.
Carolyn Felton.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and, what are these? They're all being dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so she voluntarily submitted the dog to be euthanized?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, motion to prosecutor, those 3 cases are dismissed. Am I supposed to take action on these other ones, or is she going to?
I believe the offer was for everything to be dismissed as long as she signed over the animal.
The dog's already been euthanized, right?
Yes. Because I believe 3 of them were before Judge Heston.
She wrote the same case numbers on here. Caitlin, can you come out here, please? Can you just clarify this for me, please? The case is in front of Judge Hess, and it looks like you're dismissing as well, right? So, but you got the same case numbers, it looks like, on all of these. So it's 25, can you hand her that? 25B 826, 25B 826, A, B, and C. And ma'am, those cases are dismissed as well then, okay? You're all set. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Who's Jay Nolan? Oh, I see. This is Jay Nolan.
He's in county, I think, Judge. They didn't bring him.
Hi, Jake Quayle, Orion Nolan, 25B148.
This courtroom hearing quickly became a lesson about second chances, personal responsibility, and the consequences of bad decisions. The defendant, Renee Payne, had already pleaded guilty to evading arrest with a vehicle, but there was no plea agreement. That meant the judge alone would decide her sentence after reviewing the evidence, her criminal history, and a pre-sentence investigation report. Before discussing punishment, Renee's attorney challenged one part of the report. The defense argued that the PSI mentioned an alleged gang affiliation based on an old report from many years earlier. Her attorney said he had never known her to have any gang ties and questioned why that information was included without supporting evidence. Instead, he asked the judge to focus on what actually happened during the offense and the progress Renee had made over the last decade. The attorney admitted that Renee made a terrible decision. He explained that she had been driving during a chaotic incident where gunfire erupted from someone riding in her vehicle. Although she wasn't charged with firing the weapon, she panicked and fled from police. According to the defense, this wasn't a long, dangerous police chase. Once she calmed down, she eventually stopped for officers. The attorney argued that fear, not criminal intent, played a major role in her actions that day. The defense also emphasized Renee's personal history. While she had previous criminal convictions and probation violations from years earlier, her attorney pointed out that she had spent nearly a decade living a law-abiding life. She had earned her GED, maintained employment, and expressed genuine regret for what happened. Standing before the court, Renee personally asked the judge for one more opportunity, promising she would not let anyone down if given another chance. The prosecutor saw the case very differently. He reminded the court about Renee's criminal record and prior probation failure.